All right, welcome everybody. In this week's episode, I'm gonna talk about what's your art story? So let's jump into it. Just a little background. We have a meetup and a YouTube channel called Mavens. We do rotation of topics between art, science, music, nature, Christianity, all these different topics. So this week, we're gonna talk about art. And I've been working on the Procreate app on the iPad. And this week I've been getting some feedback from you on what we should do for a logo. So this logo is just a logo I got from Pixabay. It's a free Creative Commons owl. And just a little bit about the story behind it. Knowledge Mavens means knowledge experts or teachers of science. It's who we are as we like to share knowledge. And an owl is a sign of wisdom. So that's our logo, and I'd like to maybe improve upon it. Pretty simple, but my hope is to customize it and make it original to us. So I'll go through some of the different owls that I made this week and some of the comments that I got from you on what we should do to improve it. Okay, so here's the first owl. I just recreated what's on our t-shirt. Just went through Pinterest and Google Images, and Pixabay are some of the great places you can get references from. So I didn't spend a lot of time on these, probably 10 minutes a day, just coming up with some goofy owls. They're not great, but they're just having fun. This is actually the most fun I had. I went to the Drink and Draw meetup with other artists, and I was practicing out the hairbrush, and I bailed and abandoned on this one because to me, it looks more like Yoda than it does an owl. But I had fun learning about Procreate brushes. Here, this one my kids helped me out with. They were trying doodles around it and trying to trace around the existing one, trying to modify, and yeah, it didn't really come up with anything too fun. This is my youngest daughter's favorite. I think she likes the colors in it. Let me know what you think. This one here, Festive, has a Santa hat. I didn't really finish this one either. It's pretty round. Here I was just learning more about circles, so making circles and then copying those and mirroring them over to make it uniform. This one I really like the colors in the owl. I think it turned out pretty good on the background. It's somewhat interesting. Let me know if that's your favorite. Here's another one, again with the circles, just making it uniform and trying out some basic features of an owl. The main thing is the eyes are big and the body and the head is big. Big eyes, observant, wisdom. I really came across this one I liked, so I just, this is a copy of another owl that I had, and I thought, okay, well, I'll post this one and see what we can do to modify it. So I got some ideas from you out there. The first one was from my wife. I thought this was brilliant. And what she had suggested, instead of the eyebrows, put an open book. And I thought that was interesting because knowledge, Mavens. So that's what I kind of did here, was eyebrows are now a book. Then I got a comment from Jean. She gave me a couple ideas, maybe an art tool. So I did an art palette here and a red beret. And I also added a tablet because that's what I'm doing, is drawing this all on tablet, and it's basically my favorite toolkit to travel with. And then lastly, it was getting a little too much on one owl, so I went back a step, and I like keeping the tablet, so I thought about that. And then I thought, well, why don't we make the owl more studious and give it some glasses? And my wife had another brilliant idea to add in half moon glasses. So here you go, here's the half moon that goes with the owl at night, and they're similar to what you would see on Dumbledore. And then I kept the tablet here and the book. I thought those were all interesting features. So there is the owl up to this point. All right, let me know what you think. Give me some suggestions. I would be happy to add or subtract or start over on any of those owls that you like. And I look forward to hearing your comments.